1. Which of the following is not a major laboratory hazard? A. Chemical burns. B. Biological contamination. C. Electric shock. D. Temperature regulation. Answer: D. Temperature regulation. 2. What type of solution is formed when an acid is dissolved in water? A. Neutral solution. B. Alkaline solution. C. Acidic solution. D. Saturated solution. Answer: C. Acidic solution. 3. Which of the following is not an example of a base? A. NaOH. B. KOH. C. HCl. D. NH3. Answer: C. HCl. 4. Acids release which ions in water? A. O. B. H. C. Na. D. Cl. Answer: B. H. 5. Which of the following is a neutralization reaction example? A. HCl plus NaOH rightward arrow NaCl plus H2O. B. NaCl plus H2O rightward arrow NaOH plus HCl. C. NH3 plus H2O rightward arrow NH4O. D. NaOH rightward arrow Na plus O. Answer: A. HCl plus NaOH rightward arrow NaCl plus H2O. 6. Which method is commonly used to determine the concentration of an acid or base in a solution? A. Chromatography. B. Titration. C. Spectrophotometry. D. Distillation. Answer: B. Titration. 7. What is the purpose of using a burette in titration? A. To measure the volume of the acid solution. B. To measure the temperature of the solution. C. To add the titrant in a controlled manner. D. To neutralize the solution. Answer: C. To add the titrant in a controlled manner. 8. Which of the following is true about the pH scale? A. A pH of 7 is acidic. B. A pH of 7 is neutral. C. A pH below 7 is alkaline. D. A pH above 7 is acidic. Answer: B. A pH of 7 is neutral. 9. What is the main reason to clean glassware thoroughly in a lab? A. To prevent cross-contamination. B. To avoid corrosion. C. To maintain the appearance. D. To keep glassware shiny. Answer: A. To prevent cross-contamination. 10. Which type of filter is used for separating small particles in a liquid? A. Coarse filter. B. Microfilter. C. Air filter. D. Paper filter. Answer: B. Microfilter. 11. What is the function of a monochromator in a spectrophotometer? A. To measure the absorbance of light. B. To separate light into different wavelengths. C. To store chemical reagents. D. To filter specific wavelengths. Answer: B. To separate light into different wavelengths. 12. What does the triangle law of light state? A. Light can be refracted or reflected. B. The angle of incidence equals the angle of reflection. C. The path of light can be adjusted using 3 angles. D. Light bends when passing through different mediums. Answer: B. The angle of incidence equals the angle of reflection. 13. What are complementary colors? A. Colors that mix to form white. B. Colors that appear next to each other on the color wheel. C. Colors that cancel each other out when combined. D. Colors that have the same wavelength. Answer: C. Colors that cancel each other out when combined. 14. What is optical density? A. The amount of light absorbed by a substance. B. The number of photons passing through a medium. C. The speed at which light travels through a substance. D. The intensity of reflected light. Answer: A. The amount of light absorbed by a substance. 15. Beer's law is primarily used in which field? A. Thermodynamics. B. Spectrophotometry. C. Mechanics. D. Fluid dynamics. Answer, B. Spectrophotometry. 16. According to Beer's law, what happens when the concentration of a solute increases? A. Absorbance decreases. B. Absorbance remains constant. C. Absorbance increases. D. Absorbance fluctuates. Answer, C. Absorbance increases. 17. Which of the following is not a common anticoagulant used in blood collection? A. Heparin. B. EDTA. C. Sodium citrate. D. Sodium chloride. Answer, D. Sodium chloride. 18. What is the main function of an anticoagulant in blood collection? A. To prevent clotting. B. To preserve blood cells. C. To preserve plasma. D. To prevent contamination. Answer, A. To prevent clotting. 19. How should chemical reagents be stored to preserve their efficacy? A. In a humid environment. B. In airtight containers, away from light. C. In open containers at room temperature. D. In high-temperature storage rooms. Answer, B. In airtight containers, away from light. 20. What is the effect of blood storage on red blood cells over time? A. Red blood cells become more oxygenated. B. Red blood cells retain their full functionality. C. Red blood cells start to degrade and lose their functionality. D. Red blood cells become larger. Answer, C. Red blood cells start to degrade and lose their functionality. 21. Which of the following is not a key factor to monitor during blood storage? A. Temperature. B. pH. C. Light exposure. D. Humidity. Answer, D. Humidity. 22. What is the standard temperature for storing blood plasma? A. -20 degrees Celsius. B. 4 degrees Celsius. C. 25 degrees Celsius. D. -70 degrees Celsius. Answer, A. -20 degrees Celsius. 23. Which of the following is used to prevent microbial contamination in chemical reagents? A. Acid. B. Antioxidant. C. Preservative. D. Buffer. Answer, C. Preservative. 24. The pH of a solution can be measured using which instrument? A. Burette. B. pH meter. C. Thermometer. D. Balance. Answer, B. pH meter. 25. What precautions should be taken when storing blood? A. Avoid contact with direct sunlight. B. Keep the blood in a vacuum-sealed container. C. Store blood only in glass containers. D. Keep the blood at room temperature. Answer, A. Avoid contact with direct sunlight. 26. Which of the following is not a characteristic of an acid? A. Turns blue litmus paper red. B. pH less than 7. C. Releases O ions in water. D. Tastes sour. Answer, C. Releases O ions in water. 27. In titration, what is the role of the indicator? A. To neutralize the acid or base. B. To provide a visual cue of the endpoint. C. To speed up the reaction. D. To absorb excess acid or base. Answer, B. To provide a visual cue of the endpoint. 28. What is the purpose of a volumetric flask in the preparation of solutions? A. To heat liquids. B. To mix substances. C. To measure and contain a precise volume of solution. D. To filter particles from liquids. Answer, C. To measure and contain a precise volume of solution. 29. Which of the following describes a base? A. A substance that increases the concentration of H ions in a solution. B. A substance that decreases the concentration of O ions in a solution. C. A substance that accepts H ions. D. A substance that donates electrons. Answer, C. A substance that accepts H ions. 30. Which of the following materials is best for making a beaker in the laboratory? A. Plastic. B. Wood. C. Metal. D. Glass. Answer, D. Glass. 31. What is the primary safety precaution when handling concentrated acids in a laboratory? A. Wear rubber gloves and goggles. B. Use a fume hood. C. Store acids at room temperature. D. Mix acids with water to dilute. Answer, B. Use a fume hood. 32. What is the main principle behind the triangle law of light? A. Refraction of light at an angle. B. Reflection of light obeys the law of equal angles. C. Diffraction of light in multiple directions. D. Dispersion of light into a spectrum. Answer, B. Reflection of light obeys the law of equal angles. 33. Which chemical is used as a common preservative in blood collection tubes? A. Sodium chloride. B. Sodium fluoride. C. Potassium iodide. D. Sodium bicarbonate. Answer, B. Sodium fluoride. 34. What is the main function of a monochromator in a spectrophotometer? A. To select a specific wavelength of light for analysis. B. To record the intensity of light transmitted. C. To amplify the light signal. D. To filter contaminants from the light source. Answer, A. To select a specific wavelength of light for analysis. 35. How should blood samples be transported to ensure their integrity? A. At ambient temperature in sealed containers. B. At low temperature with no exposure to light. C. In a vacuum tube without refrigeration. D. At room temperature without any special containers. Answer, B. At low temperature with no exposure to light. 36. In a neutralization reaction, what is produced when an acid reacts with a base? A. Water and a salt. B. Water and hydrogen gas. C. Salt and oxygen. D. Hydrogen gas and oxygen. Answer, A. Water and a salt. 37. The rate of absorption in Beer's law is directly proportional to which of the following? A. Concentration of the solute. B. The volume of the solution. C. The path length of light. D. The temperature of the solution. Answer, A. Concentration of the solute. 38. Which of the following is used to prevent oxidation in chemical reagents? A. Antioxidants. B. Buffers. C. Preservatives. D. Filters. Answer, A. Antioxidants. 39. Which of the following is a typical source of laboratory hazards? A. Chemical reactions involving volatile substances. B. Labeling of hazardous materials. C. Using gloves and goggles. D. Proper disposal of waste chemicals. Answer, A. Chemical reactions involving volatile substances. 40. What is the ideal storage temperature for most blood products? A. -20 degrees Celsius. B. 4 degrees Celsius. C. 37 degrees Celsius. D. -80 degrees Celsius. Answer, B. 4 degrees Celsius. 41. Which of the following would not be considered a good laboratory practice? A. Storing volatile chemicals near a heat source. B. Labeling all reagents and solutions. C. Ensuring the proper disposal of hazardous waste. D. Wearing proper personal protective equipment. Answer, A. Storing volatile chemicals near a heat source. 42. Which anticoagulant is commonly used for blood glucose testing? A. EDTA. B. Heparin. C. Sodium citrate. D. Sodium fluoride. Answer, D. Sodium fluoride. 43. What does an acid-base indicator do in a titration? A. Changes color to signal the endpoint. B. Speeds up the reaction rate. C. Removes excess titrant. D. Neutralizes the acid or base. Answer: A. Changes color to signal the endpoint. 44. In a spectrophotometer, what does optical density refer to? A. The refractive index of a substance. B. The amount of light absorbed by a sample. C. The speed at which light passes through the sample. D. The scattering of light by the sample. Answer: B. The amount of light absorbed by a sample. 45. Which of the following is a property of a strong acid? A. It has a high pH value. B. It dissociates completely in water. C. It releases O ions in solution. D. It has a low concentration of hydrogen ions. Answer: B. It dissociates completely in water. 46. Which solution can be prepared by mixing an acid and a base in correct proportions? A. A neutral solution. B. A solution with a high concentration of O. C. A solution with a high concentration of H. D. A solution with dissolved salts only. Answer: A. A neutral solution. 47. What safety measure is crucial when performing titrations in a laboratory? A. Use a fume hood for volatile substances. B. Always store titrants at room temperature. C. Use metal containers for mixing. D. Perform titration in direct sunlight. Answer: A. Use a fume hood for volatile substances. 48. Which piece of laboratory equipment is most appropriate for precisely measuring volumes of liquids? A. Burette. B. Beaker. C. Graduated cylinder. D. Flask. Answer: A. Burette. 49. Which of the following is not a type of common solution in a laboratory setting? A. Saturated solution. B. Concentrated solution. C. Diluted solution. D. Crystalline solution. Answer: D. Crystalline solution. 50. What is the effect of increasing the path length in Beer's law? A. It reduces the absorbance of the solution. B. It has no effect on absorbance. C. It increases the absorbance of the solution. D. It decreases the concentration of the solute. Answer: C. It increases the absorbance of the solution. 51. Which of the following methods is used for cleaning glassware in a laboratory? A. Rinsing with tap water only. B. Using soap and water, followed by rinsing with distilled water. C. Soaking in concentrated acid. D. Rinsing with warm water only. Answer: B. Using soap and water, followed by rinsing with distilled water. 52. Which of the following can be used to store blood for long-term preservation? A. Room temperature storage. B. Refrigeration at 4 degrees Celsius. C. Deep freezing at -80 degrees Celsius. D. Freezing at -20 degrees Celsius. Answer: C. Deep freezing at -80 degrees Celsius. 53. Which of the following is the correct definition of optical density? A. The quantity of light absorbed per unit thickness of the material. B. The quantity of light reflected from a surface. C. The ability of a material to transmit light. D. The rate at which light travels through a medium. Answer: A. The quantity of light absorbed per unit thickness of the material. 54. Which reagent is typically used for the preservation of chemical reagents in a laboratory? A. Sodium chloride. B. Nitric acid. C. Glycerin. D. Sodium carbonate. Answer: C. Glycerin. 55. How is an acid-base titration performed? A. By adding a measured amount of titrant to a solution until a color change occurs. B. By heating the solution to evaporate water. C. By adding a reactant and monitoring the temperature change. D. By mixing equal amounts of acid and base. Answer: A. by adding a measured amount of titrant to a solution until a 56. What is the purpose of using a control sample in an experiment? A. To verify the reliability of results. B. To prevent contamination of the experiment. C. To analyze the concentration of the reagent. D. To calibrate the equipment. Answer: A. To verify the reliability of results. 57. Which of the following should be avoided when preparing solutions in a laboratory? A. Using a balance for accurate weighing. B. Wearing gloves to handle chemicals. C. Mixing incompatible chemicals. D. Using clean glassware. Answer: C. Mixing incompatible chemicals. 58. Which of the following would be the most appropriate pH for a neutral solution? A. 2. B. 7. C. 10. D. 12. Answer: B. 7. 59. Which of the following best describes an example of an acid-base indicator? A. Sodium chloride. B. Phenolphthalein. C. Sodium bicarbonate. D. Ethanol. Answer: B. Phenolphthalein. 60. What is the primary use of a pH meter in the laboratory? A. To measure the temperature of solutions. B. To measure the concentration of H ions in a solution. C. To measure the mass of solids. D. To measure the volume of liquids. Answer: B. To measure the concentration of H ions in a solution. 61. What safety precaution should be taken when working with strong acids in the lab? A. Store acids in open containers. B. Use them in a well-ventilated area, wearing appropriate PPE. C. Mix them with base without any protective equipment. D. Always dilute acids with metal utensils. Answer: B. Use them in a well-ventilated area, wearing appropriate PPE. 62. Which of the following acids is considered a strong acid? A. Acetic acid. B. Hydrochloric acid. C. Citric acid. D. Carbonic acid. Answer: B. Hydrochloric acid. 63. What is the most common method used to separate a solid from a liquid in the laboratory? A. Filtration. B. Evaporation. C. Distillation. D. Centrifugation. Answer: A. Filtration. 64. What type of blood tube is used for blood glucose testing? A. Red top tube. B. Purple top tube. C. Gray top tube. D. Green top tube. Answer: C. Gray top tube. 65. Which of the following is a correct practice when handling glassware in the lab? A. Always store glassware in direct sunlight to dry. B. Inspect glassware for cracks before use. C. Place glassware in an unclean area to dry. D. Use glassware with visible chips or cracks if necessary. Answer: B. Inspect glassware for cracks before use. 66. What is the main purpose of a fume hood in the laboratory? A. To provide lighting for the workspace. B. To prevent chemical fumes from contaminating the environment. C. To store chemicals. D. To increase the speed of chemical reactions. Answer: B. To prevent chemical fumes from contaminating the environment. 67. Which of the following is the best method for preserving the quality of blood samples for longer periods? A. Store at room temperature. B. Freeze at -20 degrees Celsius. C. Store at 4 degrees Celsius in a refrigerator. D. Keep in an open container to dry out. Answer: C. Store at 4 degrees Celsius in a refrigerator. 68. In a neutralization reaction, the product is A. Water and a salt. B. Water and a base. C. An acid and a base. D. A gas and a salt. Answer: A. Water and a salt. 69. What is the term for a solution in which no more solute can dissolve at a given temperature? A. saturated solution. B. Supersaturated solution. C. Diluted solution. D. Unsaturated solution. Answer: A. Saturated solution. 70. Which of the following is a common use of sodium hydroxide, NaOH, in a laboratory? A. As an acid neutralizer. B. As an anticoagulant in blood collection. C. As a disinfectant in cleaning. D. As a buffer for acidic solutions. Answer: A. As an acid neutralizer. 71. Which statement is correct regarding the use of safety goggles in a laboratory? A. They are not necessary for handling non-corrosive substances. B. They should be worn at all times when handling chemicals or performing experiments. C. They are not required if working with acids only. D. They can be removed after an experiment is completed. Answer: B. They should be worn at all times when handling chemicals or performing experiments. 72. What is the primary purpose of using a titrant in a titration experiment? A. To react with the sample solution and determine its concentration. B. To dilute the sample solution. C. To change the color of the solution. D. To adjust the temperature of the solution. Answer: A. To react with the sample solution and determine its concentration. 73. What is the most common cause of chemical spills in the laboratory? A. Insufficient ventilation. B. Improper storage or handling of chemicals. C. Faulty laboratory equipment. D. Accidental contact with equipment. Answer: B. Improper storage or handling of chemicals. 74. What is the effect of decreasing the concentration of a solute on its absorbance according to Beer's law? A. Absorbance decreases. B. Absorbance increases. C. Absorbance stays the same. D. Absorbance fluctuates. Answer: A. Absorbance decreases. 75. Which of the following is used to detect changes in the color of a solution during a titration? A. Thermometer. B. pH meter. C. Colorimeter. D. Burette. Answer: C. Colorimeter. 76. What is the function of an anticoagulant in a blood collection tube? A. To preserve the blood sample at room temperature. B. To prevent the blood from clotting. C. To sterilize the blood sample. D. To increase the blood volume. Answer: B. To prevent the blood from clotting. 77. How should laboratory waste chemicals be disposed of? A. Pouring them down the drain with excess water. B. Throwing them in the regular trash. C. Disposing of them according to safety regulations and in proper containers. D. Burning them in an open flame. Answer: C. Disposing of them according to safety regulations and in proper containers. 78. What is a common consequence of improper disposal of chemicals? A. Air pollution. B. Contamination of local water sources. C. Damage to the ozone layer. D. Accidental fires. Answer: B. Contamination of local water sources. 79. Which type of solution is used in a buffer system? A. Saturated solution. B. Acid-base solution. C. A non-ionic solution. D. A crystalline solution. Answer: B. Acid-base solution. 80. What should be the pH of a blood sample when stored for analysis? A. Less than 5. B. Exactly 7. C. Slightly acidic, around 6 to 7. D. Highly alkaline, around 9. Answer: C. Slightly acidic, around 6 to 7. 81. What is the primary role of a laboratory balance? A. To measure the temperature of a sample. B. To measure the volume of a liquid. C. To measure the mass of a substance. D. To measure the concentration of a solution. Answer: C. To measure the mass of a substance. 82. Which of the following techniques is used to separate liquids with different boiling points? A. Filtration. B. Distillation. C. Chromatography. D. Centrifugation. Answer, B. Distillation. 83. What is the key characteristic of an unsaturated solution? A. It contains the maximum amount of solute at a given temperature. B. It can still dissolve more solute at a given temperature. C. It contains no solute. D. It has a constant concentration of solute. Answer, B. It can still dissolve more solute at a given temperature. 84. What type of glassware is typically used for heating and mixing liquids in the laboratory? A. Volumetric flask. B. Test tube. C. Beaker. D. Graduated cylinder. Answer, C. Beaker. 85. How can the presence of a contaminant in a chemical reagent be detected? A. By observing a color change. B. By heating the solution. C. By measuring the temperature. D. By checking the label. Answer, A. By observing a color change. 86. Which of the following statements is true about acid-base reactions? A. Acids increase the number of O ions in a solution. B. Bases increase the number of H ions in a solution. C. Acids and bases react to form water and salt. D. Acids react with bases to form only water. Answer, C. Acids and bases react to form water and salt. 87. Which of the following is used to measure the absorbance of light by a sample? A. Burette. B. Spectrophotometer. C. pH meter. D. Refractometer. Answer, B. Spectrophotometer. 88. What does the term titration refer to in the context of laboratory experiments? A. The process of heating substances. B. The controlled addition of one solution to another to determine concentration. C. The filtration of a solution to remove impurities. D. The cooling of a chemical reaction. Answer, B. The controlled addition of one solution to another to determine concentration. 89. Which of the following substances is commonly used as an acid-base indicator in titrations? A. Sodium chloride. B. Potassium bromide. C. Phenolphthalein. D. Sodium bicarbonate. Answer, C. Phenolphthalein. 90. What is the correct temperature for storing most blood products? A. -20 degrees Celsius. B. 37 degrees Celsius. C. 4 degrees Celsius. D. -80 degrees Celsius. Answer, C. 4 degrees Celsius. 91. Which of the following is not a property of acids? A. They turn litmus paper red. B. They have a pH greater than 7. C. They release hydrogen ions in water. D. They can neutralize bases. Answer, B. They have a pH greater than 7. 92. Which of the following is a common application of the triangle law of light? A. Measuring the intensity of light. B. Adjusting the angle of reflection and refraction. C. Predicting the path of light when passing through a lens. D. Color mixing in light sources. Answer, B. Adjusting the angle of reflection and refraction. 93. Which of the following is used to prevent the blood from clotting in a blood sample? A. Heparin. B. Glucose. C. Sodium chloride. D. Water. Answer, A. Heparin. 94. What kind of blood sample is required for a blood glucose test? A. Whole blood. B. Plasma. C. Serum. D. Red blood cells only. Answer, B. Plasma. 96. Which of the following is an example of a neutralization reaction? A. NaOH plus HCl rightward arrow NaCl plus H2O. B. NaOH plus NaCl rightward arrow Na2O plus H2O. C. H2SO4 plus NaOH rightward arrow H2O plus Na2SO4. D. HCl plus H2O rightward arrow H3O plus Cl. Answer, A. NaOH plus HCl rightward arrow NaCl plus H2O. 97. What is the main characteristic of a buffer solution? A. It maintains a constant pH when small amounts of acid or base are added. B. It has a very high pH. C. It reacts strongly with acids. D. It changes color rapidly with changes in pH. Answer, A. It maintains a constant pH when small amounts of acid or base are added. 98. What is the principle behind the use of a monochromator in spectrophotometry? A. It separates light into its individual wavelengths. B. It increases the intensity of light. C. It changes the frequency of light. D. It filters light based on its polarization. Answer, A. It separates light into its individual wavelengths. 99. Which of the following is a common preservation method for chemical reagents? A. Storing them in direct sunlight. B. Freezing them to prevent degradation. C. Storing in tightly sealed containers away from light and air. D. Exposing them to high temperatures for prolonged periods. Answer, C. Storing in tightly sealed containers away from light and air. 100. What is the effect of high optical density on light transmission? A. It increases the amount of light transmitted through the sample. B. It decreases the amount of light transmitted through the sample. C. It has no effect on light transmission. D. It causes light to scatter in all directions. Answer, B. It decreases the amount of light transmitted through the sample. Thank you for watching.